This is your weekly guidance for the week of the 1st to the 7th of July 2019. It's going to be a fantastic week. Feel free to like and subscribe us and leave a positive comment below. And let's get started. Okay, card 1, enthusiasm, passion, and your inspiration card is humour. Well, this is coming through as a passion project. I think your enthusiasm is really going to drive you this week when it comes to something that you're very passionate about. Maybe it's a side project that you've been working on. Maybe it's a hobby, a new sport, a new skill. You'll be completely consumed by it because you'll just be so enthusiastic about it that you will not even notice the time as it flies. And so that's something you'll have to be mindful of this week. You'll need to set yourself a timer on your phone so that it tells you how long you've actually been working on it, so that you don't forget yourself in the project and all of a sudden you start at 5 and it's 3 a.m. and you've got to be at work at 7 or something. So, ensure that you're spending the right amount of time on things. You're not overdoing it, but your enthusiasm will shine through here. You'll be enveloped by the energy of it all. And the wonderful part of it is that if you come across anything or anyone that's tricky or difficult this week, you'll be able to win them over with your sense of humour and your vibrant energy and your enthusiasm, because it will just be magnetic and people will be drawn to you because of that. So do really seek to embrace your passions this week, and you'll probably learn more than you've ever learned because you'll have an opportunity to really go deep. But by going deep, that means you will get lost in the time there. Card 2, joy, happiness, delight, and your inspiration card is ideal. Well, it seems like the energy from the first card, the passion and the enthusiasm, will bring you this joy, will lift you, and you'll experience moments of joy and the happiness that comes from that. And you'll be delighted by your progress. You'll be delighted by how everything is seeming to come together. You will have so much more energy because of this. It'll continue to drive you to the next level. You'll be attaining things. You'll be making progress on your goals or your passions or your projects. And it's an ideal time to embrace them, as we said before, because it's a week that's going to allow you to really work with your passions, open up. You'll be more sensitive this week. Now, there is an eclipse this week on the 4th, I believe. Don't quote me on that. And that's going to be in Cancer. So with an eclipse in Cancer, you're more sensitive to things. So perhaps what you're doing is going to be a reflection of your sensitivity or passions that relate to your sensitivities. So a lot of people may not realize that perhaps you're really interested in learning how to heal an illness, or that you really want to play an instrument, that you're quite artistic. So this could be the side of you're working on. And these parts of yourself that perhaps others don't normally see, these are the parts that you'll be developing and enjoying this week, because it's just one of those weeks where everything you touch with regard to your projects and your passion projects or your side hustle, whatever your thing may be, you're really going to notice some significant changes but in a really good way this week. So keep your energies high. It's an ideal time to get right into it and keep enjoying yourself. Okay, card 3, humility, purification, simplicity, and your inspiration card is give. So you've had a big week so far. You've been enthusiastic and passionate about your adventures. It's brought you a lot of joy, happiness, and delight. Step back a bit, have a look at your situation. Don't get a big head. Don't be like, oh, I can do this. Woohoo, I'm the best. Show some humility. And also seek purification, perhaps looking at what you've created or looking at what you've achieved, and maybe deconstructing it a little bit and working out what exactly will be of service to others in this situation, or if there's a way that you can refine it or simplify it and make it better. Simplify the way you're doing it to improve what you're doing and make it easier. Also, it could be a way that you could look at what you're doing and what you've done this week and see how you could give back to others. Always come from a place of service, and you'll be able to really show passion, compassion, energy, joy, wonder, and wisdom. Really come from a place of service and use that as your starting block, if you like, when you do anything external that you're looking to make money on, for example. Come from a place of service so that you know that you're giving back, approaching it for the right reasons. You're trying to help people, you're trying to solve a problem for someone, or you are trying to solve a problem for yourself and you've realised that maybe this could help other people, and you could do that. You could start something. Maybe you'll get an idea and go on Kickstarter or get funding from some other source that could help you develop it into a full-blown business. So there's a lot of energy and a lot of ideas this week that could really transform your world. Consider that. Okay, your bonus fairy card is You've Got the Power. Use your abilities to resolve this situation. You can do it. Well, here we go. All the cards this week all relate to how you're developing your passions and your ideas and your talents and skills. And this is bringing you joy and happiness, and you're simplifying the process so you can assist others and give through service and kindness. Well, what about if you start doubting yourself? And maybe you've decided to put things off for quite a while now because you just don't have the confidence, or things don't seem to be coming through as you thought they would, or happening as you thought they would. Or every time you start something with one of your projects, maybe it's a side business, there's a stumbling block and you just feel like every time you take a step forward, you've got 2 steps backward. The fairies want you to know that you've got the power. You have tremendous personal power. Believe in yourself. Believe that you can do what you need to do. It's not a stumbling block that you're hitting every time. It's a challenge to learn something new, a challenge to break through to the next level. It'll give you a sense of achievement along the way. Don't put yourself down if you hit obstacles or if you can't do something. Just keep practicing. You can do this on using your personal energy, your problem-solving abilities, your talents, your skills, your gifts. But be humble. Fantastic. That was your weekly guidance for the week of the 1st to the 7th of July 2019 for Enlightened Joy. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Also, keep an eye out for our Chinese New Year mid-year recap of all 12 signs of the Chinese zodiac. They'll be up over the next week, and we'll see you next week.